Support WrestleTalk!
Hello and welcome to the WrestleTalk News. I'm Ollie Davis and today's episode is sponsored by The Ridge. The Ridge makes RFID blocking wallets, protecting you from bad guys skimming your credit card details remotely. And these aren't your old bulky wallets, Luke. They have an innovative minimalist design which will finally stop your pocket being overloaded with irrelevant cards and receipts. Supermarket loyalty card you haven't used since 2014. Bye-bye! Your business card with tout contact details on. Later! Your membership of the Rudy Charles Best Referee in the World fan club. Actually, I'll keep that one. We actually like them so much, we've replaced our old wallets with them. Like me with the aluminium gunmetal, and Luke with the carbon fiber design. Powers unite! And with a lifetime guarantee, the Ridge wallet could be the last wallet you ever buy. So go over to ridgewallet.com/WrestleTalk by clicking the link in the video description below and use the discount code WrestleTalk to get not just 10% off your order, but also free worldwide shipping. It's very important you use that link as we love the Ridge and want to do more with them, but they need to see the SWAF Nation are into it too.
That sure was a good sponsor read right there, Ollie, and some really great acting by that other handsome man who has the really snazzy wallet. Let's take some time to look at the sad story of Sanity. The group got together in NXT in 2016, with original member Sawyer Fulton quickly being replaced by Killian Dane. The group of Eric Young, Alexander Wolfe, Nikki Cross, and Dane won the NXT Tag Team Championships from the Authors of Pain at TakeOver Brooklyn 3, faced off in the first ever War Games in 20 years, won the NXT Tag Team of the Year award, and were heavily praised by fans and critics alike. In 2018, the group without Cross were called up to the SmackDown roster in the Superstar Shakeup, but it would take them 2 months to actually debut on TV. They had a match on the Extreme Rules pre-show and then nothing. The last we saw of Sanity was being beaten 3-on-1 by The Miz in a Falls Count Anywhere match, and then on Raw this week, it was announced that Eric Young had been drafted to the Red brand while Dane was staying on SmackDown, and at the time of this recording, Cross doesn't have a home. Killian Dane posted this family photo on Instagram saying, "Incredibly sad that Sanity is now fully disbanded. It was the time of my life. I can't really put into words how much I will miss Alexander Wolfe and Eric Young. I hope the very, very best for both of you. You are amazing performers and even better people." With Young replying, "Sad to see it not given a real chance to work." Dane's real-life wife, Nikki Cross, also posted this photo montage of Sanity moments in NXT, thanking the other members of the group for the journey. Alexander Wolfe's Twitter post was very interesting, however, with the Axeman posting a lengthy statement that ended with, "It's time to leave this behind and walk a different path. RIP Sanity, goodbye WWE." The goodbye part of the message led some to speculate that Wolfe was among the many disgruntled members of the WWE locker room that have asked for their releases in 2019, like TJ Perkins, Ty Dillinger, Hideo Itami, and more recently Luke Harper. However, Ryan Satin of Pro Wrestling Sheet is reporting that Wolfe is actually going back to NXT, with some fans theorizing that Wolfe could go to NXT UK and work with his Ringkampf brother and WWE United Kingdom champion Walter. Someone who was missing from SmackDown Live this week was Sheamus, whose bar tag team partner Cesaro teamed with Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura to face New Day and Kevin Owens. And it's now being reported by Mike Johnson of PW Insider that the reason Sheamus wasn't on TV this week is because he's currently dealing with an injury. Johnson doesn't know the severity of the injury, but Sheamus sadly joins other WWE wrestlers on the shelf, including Nia Jax and Big E. And another name that was reported as injured last week by Dave Meltzer in the Wrestling Observer newsletter is Daniel Bryan, who he reported was sent home after his WrestleMania match with Kofi Kingston with no information on what the injury actually is. And now Mike Johnson of PW Insider is also reporting that Bryan is injured. Concerning the writing, the word internally is that he's dealing with an injury coming out of WrestleMania, but the nature of the situation has been closely guarded. When Daniel Bryan returned to in-ring competition last year after previously retiring due to concussion issues, it was reported that Bryan would have to consult doctors after every single one of his matches to make sure he was still okay. With the nature of his injury being closely guarded by WWE, one has to hope that it's nothing too serious. Although the last time something was closely guarded by WWE, it was John Cena coming out as the Doctor of Thugonomics at WrestleMania. So maybe Bryan is just getting rap lessons. Well, that sure was some news. Make sure you get your Ridge wallet. And thank you to our pledge hammers on Patreon, some of which you can see scrolling their way into my stomach. And did the ending of Avengers Endgame get leaked online? Check out the Screenstalker movie news to find out more. And don't worry, we won't show any of the footage. Get your tickets to see WrestleTalk live in May by clicking the link. And I've been Luke Owen, and that was wrestling.